Hey y'all, and happy crafting. So for the new page, since I've had to start over, I have not been able to show my crafting room because it has been such a mess. I am destashing and making journals like crazy. So when you first walk into my room, this shelf's here. That's my vintage books, yearbooks, die cuts, embossing folders, magazines, vintage here, ephemera in the brown thing, and then books to the side. That is scrapbook paper, digital prints that I have not used, my stencils, where I keep my ATCs I've received from people, miscellaneous books, and then where I keep my Happy Mail that I received from people in swaps. This is what I need to sell. That is the box of destash. And then over here is a random mix. I have not destashed this area yet. There are notebooks in there. This is all of my hardware, witchy stickers, stuff that I have gotten, haven't put away yet, stuff I have gotten, haven't put it away yet. All of my boxes for shipping. My die cut machine. Now in the first drawer over here is my vintage books, and then my sewing patterns. Second is bubble wrap millers. Third is bubble wrap millers. Then you get over here, you have my computer, my typewriter, my wall where I hang everything somewhat, journals I am printing, working on, pens, cameras, all that. And then there is a box of ribbon underneath there. And then in this bottom drawer, we have my wax seals and one of my Brad things. This is all my sprays, embossing ink, colored ink, paint, corkscrews to put my pads on for my inks, and then that. In the first drawer, it's just all my shipping labels, mini composition notebooks, and then my tag inserts. And here is a bunch of ephemera that I use, mainly pens. Over here, let me move this journal. I'm in the process of printing 2 journals. This is my stamps, stickers for Happy Mail, extra goodies, all my ink. The stamps I use the most. Here, corner punches. And then this is all of my wooden stamps and my clear stamps. And then a bunch of other things for stamping. Now you get over to here. This is more boxes for shipping. This is all my scraps that I have that I clear out like once a month. Ink, the books that I eventually want to read, random stuff. This is sticker pages, paper, ephemera, sticker ephemera, notepads, and then I keep in these 3 things what people have made me, like tags, pockets, hidden paper clips, all that in there. My little jewelry station, envelopes. Top of this is just packaging tape, all that. That is Easter, and then the bottom one is Christmas. Those are my books that I'm going through right now. My printer, cooking books and music books are back here. And then all my other books that I plan to take apart and use the cover there. Printing labels, a cooking thing, book, all that, my maps. And then we get into this thing. Yes, I know this is hanging down. We can hide that. That is my copy paper and the weight that I use. And then this is full of everything from coffee dye paper to picture paper, dollies, regular paper. It has journals that I have started but haven't finished yet, collecting for items and these specific so that way I can work on them. My watercolor, this is my labels, a coloring book, other book pages, paint samples, another book that I am collecting for, and then my two favorite books that probably will never get took apart, the Hocus Pocus cookbook and the Hocus Pocus at Reader book. That is the pan I coffee dye and tea dye in. All the book pages that I have actually taken apart, they're here, and they are the vintage. So that is where I keep all the pages I use for vintage. A dictionary, books for Winnie the Pooh that I'm collecting for another journal. There is kid books in here, like The Little Red Riding Hood, Alice in Wonderland, Wicked, and then some little golden books, Beauty and the Beast, all that, Wednesday Adam. And then we get in here, my pride and joy, that Brit Create stuff. I won the waffle on that, and that was amazing. I love it. This is just knickknacks I hadn't put anywhere. If you smoke cigarettes, just know your stuff goes in a bag until it doesn't smell like cigarette smoke anymore, because that stinks. My Rolodex thing. And then in here we have random items, scissors, buttons and beads, buttons, and then more beads, my birthday cards, random mix of things. And then I love cactuses and alpacas / llamas. I know they're not the same. I collect that for here. A random mix of things. There is another journal that was made for me in our junk journal event of the month that I got from my partner. It is amazing. I have no room to put it, so it stays out of the way. My liquid pearls, I have scents. Yes, tie-dye is great for dyeing paper. I do not like doing this, so I buy them pre-bobbed. Some things I haven't got rid of yet, or not gotten rid of, but used. My Cricut boards, sewing stuff, a random jar of things, all of my envelopes, and then my embroidery thread. I have these here. This punch is too big to fit in one of those, so it's just sitting there. This is all of my fabric, lace, stuff like that. Two drawers there are Series Silk, that is like ribbon and stuff. All of my scrapbook paper, and then we have postcards, pre-made tags, all of my punches, and then we have Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving / autumn, St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July. Then we have all of my things for those. Stickers from Walmart or Dollar Tree. And then some more little doodads. And then we come out here, we have my Cricut, my sewing machine, a thing right there that I have destashed some. All of my Tim Holtz items are in there. Journals that I have bought and made down here. My cinch, and then all of my Halloween stuff in that. Washi tape right there. All of my junk right there. The journal I'm selling, my scale. All of that in this one little bitty room. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Happy crafting, and I cannot wait to see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.